Well, with me now, the AFC Wimbledon head coach Mark Robinson. Some sad news. Alex Woodyard's been ruled out injured. Yeah.
Yes, found out today. So Woody had a scan this morning. We was hoping to rule out anything, but it hasn't. He has got an injury there, so Woody could be out up to 4 weeks, which is obviously a blow because of the form he's been in. But you know, we need to find solutions, and we will find solutions. So you know, it's a loss not having him there, but it's my job to make sure that you know we don't drop in our performances. We haven't lost in 3 now. We've looked really solid. So as much as a loss as it is, you have to move on and move on quickly and deal with that adversity.
George Marsh has been a real positive for us. Is there any update on Anthony Hartigan?
So George's been fantastic, and he's back in the squad. But because he hasn't trained a lot, we're not sure how he reacts, because he hasn't done anything for a while. And as I said, he was in hospital, had tests, but everything seems to have come back negative. But we just need to see. It might be too soon for Ant to start. We'll have to see. But he'll certainly be back in the squad, which is, again, that's a positive. And you know, through Ant going out and George going in, he took his opportunity. So as I said, there's always positives, and you know, it's. Losing Woody obviously isn't a positive, but we need to work hard to make sure that our form doesn't dip.
How's Woody been about it? I mean, because obviously you want to keep him around the group. He's such an influence, isn't he?
He's a massive influence, but he's upset. You know, he's really upset because he's influential in so many ways. But you know, I'm just letting the dust settle with him a little bit, because I know what he's like. And then once he's got his head around it, he will carry on to be an influence in other ways, you know, because he has a big impact on the lads. But right here, right now, you know, it's for us to, you know, deal with that little adversity, because we're without Will Nightingale as well for tomorrow. So Will, it's just he never really should have gone back to back. So I've just got a choice to make on what games we leave him out, because if I don't, there's a risk that with the injury head, we could end up losing him for longer. So I just need to make that decision of whether he steps out tomorrow night or whether he steps out sort of at the weekend, because obviously we're Saturday, Tuesday, and what we can't afford is to lose Will for like 4 or 5 weeks again. So I've got that decision to make as well. But as I said, the boys are buoyant, and I like a bit of adversity, so we'll be fine.
You've still got Paul Callenby to come back as well,
yeah.
but I mean, somebody like Dan Choke will be chomping at the bit to get back out there, yeah?
Exactly, Dan was excellent for us, and you know, again, if I don't go, we will tomorrow, and then Dan will be back in there, and Dan, as you said, has been excellent, and another young, exciting prospect for us. So yeah, whatever the case, we'll be ready, and we'll be raring to go.
Just looking at the opponents, Ipswich Town, of course, they've still adapted to League One. Kieran McKenna's come in there now. Very interesting, mid-30s, started his career at Tottenham as a young coach, big profile at Man United. So it's interesting how they're taking shape now, yeah?
Yeah, no, very good. They're looking very good, play really, really good football. Probably even more expansive than they were in terms of how they play. So we're fully aware of what we're up against, and we'll be fully prepared and ready to have a great game with them.
And of course, the first real opportunity for Don's fans to be in the stadium for when Joe Pigott comes back with them as part of their squad.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll get a great reception, but there'll be other dangers there as well, though, won't they?
Yeah, obviously Joe hasn't been starting, but I certainly would love to think he'd get a great reception. So, you know, as always, we look forward to seeing him. And yeah, they've got threats. I mean, I think they've got 6, 7 forwards. So, you know, they've got plenty of attacking threat, and they play with a real fluidity. So, you know, we need to get lots of things right to nullify them, and at the same time concentrate on what we're good at and get our free-flowing, exciting football back as well.
I suppose there's one other key aspect of the team needs to ask you about as well. Is there any update on Henry Lawrence yet, how he's coming along?
So Henry, we're waiting to hear fully, but we think we're looking at around the 6-week mark for Henry. Yeah, so, and as you said, PK's not too far away now. So yeah, it's disappointing again with Henry, because you know he was a real asset to us. But you just have to deal with these things, Rob. You know, you know, you'd rather not these things happen. You'd rather have a full squad and lots of choices. But as I said, the lads are fantastic, and we're still excited, and we're looking forward to all these back-to-back games.
Absolutely. I mean, you've touched upon the options there. The likes of George Marsh, Dan Choke. I mean, it's going to be a young side. It's going to be a dynamic side out there.
Yeah, we're even younger than normal. But as I said, we always want to be dynamic. That's always our aim, and we have been, bar Oxford. and a couple of other games. But yeah, no, that's the plan. And you know, in these times as well, this is when you really, really need the fans, when you've got that adversity, and they've been fantastic. So you know, we really need them tomorrow night to you know, the boys will already be up for it, but it'd be great to have the fans behind us, because this is what we're all about. You know, is up against the odds a little bit, and the lads are chomping at the bit to put in a really good performance.
Absolutely, you touched upon it under the lights last week against Portsmouth. I mean, this one again, Ipswich Town under the lights midweek, another one to really get up for, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I thought first half we were excellent against Portsmouth, limited them to like one chance, and just the goals haven't flown in yet, you know. But we created chances there. It was same on Saturday. We had some, you know, we had 2 or 3 really good chances. So no, we keep doing what we're doing, keep adding layers to what we're doing, and we're confident. As I said, you know, we haven't lost in 3 now. We just need to hit the back of the net a little bit more, but make sure we stay solid.
Robbo, thanks for your time.
Cheers, Rob. Thanks.